Now that your game is either finished or nearly finished, it is a great time to start the pre-marketing process. The big advantage of pre-marketing is that it can give you a week 1 sales boost, which may be enough to push you over certain thresholds, such as being eligible for the new and noteworthy and other featured spots on the App Store. Every position higher on the charts for each category can only further help you get your app noticed. So what do you need to do? First, you should prepare your marketing material, including a press kit. A press kit generally contains a press release, a file where the links and relevant information can be stored, screenshots of your game, and also some game assets with transparency. You want to make it as easy as possible for reviewers to use your material. The reason I suggested some game assets with transparency is because magazines like to make their layouts look as professional as possible. So it makes their work a lot easier if they already have some images to work with as well as screenshots. Make sure you have links to videos of your game as well. It's likely reviewers will watch a gameplay trailer before even looking at your press release. Now that your press release is ready, you need to find a way to distribute the information to people who can review your app and help you promote it. Brace yourself, this is a list of app reviewers you should check out. You'll also want to distribute your press release through PRMac and other PR related sites. Start posting on social media such as Facebook and Twitter, drop teaser trailers or tidbits of information. Where possible, include links to a mailing list sign up. Try and engage with your audience as much as you possibly can. If you have the money to build a simple landing page with WordPress or something similar, then do that and send people there as well. For list building, I would recommend using MailChimp. It's free to use and very professional. You can then use this list to send out information upon your product launch. Always use these lists sparingly though. I generally only use a list to let people know about the product launch, and possibly later on, months later, I'll send out information about a patch or some upcoming changes. Don't abuse the list by sending them other products or marketing spiels. You don't want to get people offside with your company. One other thing, don't forget your business partner. Business partner, you ask? Who might that be? Well, for every sale you make on the iOS App Store, 30% goes to Apple. So if your app makes $100,000, then it is worth $30,000 to Apple. So it is greatly in their best interest to recognize great apps and help people promote them. All of the apps that are featured on the App Store are curated by Apple. None of them are automatically added. So unless your app is a runaway success, you really need to bring it to their attention. How do you do this? Well, email them your press kit, introduce yourself politely, and tell them you look forward to working with them. There are 2 email addresses you can reach them at. They rarely announce these emails publicly, but this is how you contact Apple to tell them about your products. As a side note, be your own best judge about the quality of your app and determine if you should email Apple about it or not. While no one knows this for sure, I can guess that companies that send them bad apps frequently or beg them to be featured will be blocked from further communication. Don't be discouraged, it just might not be the most professional course of action to insist that Apple help you sell a $5 Flappy Bird clone. Speaking of professional, make sure you proofread and spell check every correspondence with Apple or any other media agency. Doesn't matter who they are, if they are considering promoting you and promoting your products without you having to pay any money to them, then they are doing you a huge favour. So don't spoil it by coming across as lazy or rude. So this is pre-marketing in a nutshell. A lot of these links and processes are repeated again in the launch and post-marketing stages, so keep them handy. I will attach them in the notes for this video so that you have them as well. I should also add that there is no one perfect marketing strategy. This is one that I recommend trying, but there's a lot of other things that you should look at as well. Just be careful paying money for anything though. Just make sure that you're going to get the right exposure for the dollars that you're paying.